Today we're going to look at silver Britannias. We have a 2024, 2023 Britannia, and we also have the 2022 quarter Britannias. So let's take a look. Okay, we're looking at silver Britannias today, and today we have a Coronation Britannia, which has King Charles' head on it there. That's 2023. We have a normal 2024 Britannia here, which I will show you here also. And we have these quarters here, which are pretty nice. They come in this capsule here, which incidentally I got this in 2022. It had 20 in it. Now the same capsule for the same, pretty much the same price, only has 19 in it. So you're not getting as good a value. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but as far as I can tell, you get less for your price. So anyway, we're going to take a look at the Britannia and what makes it good. So this one's obviously a Coronation Britannia. This one is limited to 200,000, I believe. And that's the only thing that makes it special. It's got the crown on the head of Jennings' Charles portrait there. So, but yeah, we'll leave that one here as an example for the minute, and then we can check out the 2022 one. So I'll leave the crown up because it's a nice thing to look at. So anyway, let's take a look at the Britannia coins. So if you want to invest in silver in the UK, you're most likely going to choose Britannia because it's the cheapest 1 ounce silver coin you're going to be able to get, and also it's got quite good security features on it. So I'm going to list through the security features right now. But right now, I'm looking at it right now. The price for it is about £28.26. If you want to buy 100 of them, however, that's based on the spot price. It will go up if you just want to buy 1 or 2. So overall, you're looking, including investment VAT, you're actually looking at £37. So it's a long time to hold before you get your investment back. But you will get it because you have to pay investment VAT at 20% in the UK. So you've got to add 20% onto the price straight away. But there is no capital gains tax on selling silver coins because they are currency, so there is that bonus there. So anyway, let's jump into what makes a Britannia good. So the Britannia basically has been around for apparently for a very long time, but it's been on the cartwheel penny, it's been on some other Georgian coins as well, and since then we've had various incarnations of the Britannia. But yeah, it's basically this coin does lead the way pretty much in the world with security features. Latest incarnation of this iconic coin does provide it kind of combines Philip Nathan's 1987 interpretation with several pioneering security features, and it's one of the most visually secure coins in the world. So let's take a look at that. The additions applied to the coin to make it more secure. You've got this wave pattern here that kind of, as I move the coin, it moves. Probably see it there in the picture. If not, then you should be able to anyway. So I'll try and get it a bit more centralized there so you can see the coins are moving as you move it. So anyway, the waves are moving as I move the coin. You've also got the trident in the corner here, which if you actually can see changes to a padlock with the various angles that you move it through in the light. So that's an optical thing going on there too. You also have micro text around the outside here, so between the waves and the actual outer border there is actually a micro border there with micro text that says Decus et tutamam, which means an ornament and a safeguard, and that runs all the way around the outside border of the waves. The lower part of the design below Britannia's flowing gown, you'll see the trident there. So that's, like I said, that's the security feature. But also you do have something else as well. The shield here itself, the actual shield of the Union flag here, it actually has it's accented with tincture lines, which actually make it quite hard to copy that bit as well. So it's quite a secure coin, which is good. So if you've got silver Britannia, and it's got all those features on it, then chances are it's a legitimate one. But yeah, get from the Royal Mint or any other reputable bullion dealer, and they will sell you a legitimate one. But yeah, overall these coins are great. I started getting them back at quite a while ago, and there is a return to be had on them. You've obviously got to take the investment VAT into consideration, but yeah, to jump in here, I've obviously got this one, the Coronation Britannia. That's just for storage for my collection. This is from my stacking pile here, and yeah, the 2024 one's nice. I have no problems with that. It's obviously got the front here, and we can go over the details here. So we've got Philip Nathan's design on the front and Martin Jennings' King on the back. And the denomination is £2, it says there. It's 999 fine silver, which it will say on this side, it says there. And the diameter is 38.61 millimeters for 1 ounce coin. It's bullion. It's the 2024 edition. This is 2023 coronation, and these are 2022 quarters. And it's silver, 1 troy ounce, 909 fineness, and yeah, they're really good. They're really good to stack. They're not too expensive for entry level stacking as well, which is good. And to be honest, you'll get around and if you hold it for a reasonable amount of time, the way silver's going, you will make good money on it. The quarters are a little bit different. They don't have the waves on the back. They kind of have these radial lines. If you see, I'm trying to get a good picture. Maybe I can focus in a bit more on that. You see the radial lines on the coin, so they don't actually have the waves. They have this radial line on it. They do have and they don't have the padlock either. So there is that with these, but the quarter ounce is a little bit less secure. But they're a little bit more fractional too. Although you seem to only be able to buy them unless you go through specific bullion dealers. With the Royal Mint, you can only buy them in the tubes. So overall, I really like these coins. I think they're great for entry level stacking, and you can also get them in gold as well. So there is that as well to consider. So overall, Britannia is a great coin to stack. I do like it. Obviously, remember, you have to take into account that you have to pay 20% investment VAT on top of the buyer's premium. So you're going to be looking at probably, before they'd have to increase about at least 20% before you even consider selling them. So there's that to consider. But obviously, the more you buy, the lower the premium will get. So the difference, like today, for example, the difference is between buying 1 and buying 100. Is difference between 37.50 and 33.91. So you're looking at basically an over 10% extra for buying 1 compared to 100. So there's that to consider as well. However, my silver stack is actually over the last 3-4 years is significantly in profit because I've averaged in over time, and there's that to consider as well. But so 3 to 4 years you can actually get a return on it. One thing which I didn't point out on the coin, which I want to show you here, and not a lot of people spot, is at the bottom here it does actually say Nathan, which is obviously for the designer Philip Nathan. So most people put their initials on there, but he actually put his full surname, which was cool. And overall, yeah, these coins are great. I like them. The quarters, you will not get as good a buyer's premium or a good return on it, but it's the same with the gold. But obviously you have to take into consideration that you're paying more of a buyer's premium for the fractionals, and then you will have to pay the investment VAT on top as well. So if you're looking to stack, I wouldn't get quarters. I get the 1 ounces. You'll get your best bang for buck on that, and you can go online and you can get the brand new ones, but you can also get best value ones as well, and you'll still get the 999 fine silver. So for simply investment purposes, you can just get whichever ones are the best value ones coming from the Royal Mint. They might be scuffed, they might have milk marks on them or whatever, but they're going to be the best value you can get for stacking. I always like to have an example of one from each year that's in mint and in a capsule. So these are the ones, but I also do have coins that are a little bit less in rough shape, but for investment purposes will do just fine. So there's that to be considered. But overall, yeah, Britannias are a great iconic coin. I love the silver ones. I love the gold ones. I have a gold one, but unfortunately I have to jump into a safe and go get it, so I'm not going to bring that one out for this review. But overall, love the Britannia. Coronation Britannia is pretty cool too, because it's got the crown on it. They only made 200,000 of these, and I don't know when they're going to stop making them, but I do like the look of it. Look at the difference between the Charles portrait with and without the crown. I think the crown one looks better, personally. I think the crown one just pops a little bit more. I think they should have just done the crown full stop, because the Queen had the crown in hers, so why shouldn't Charles get the crown? It is very kind of like overbearing and present in the image, but it should be, because it's for a monarch. So I think that's fine. So I think personally I go for this every time, but they didn't do it that way. They have it like this with most of the coins, and I'm fine with that too. So overall, Britannia's worth a buy, yes, definitely. And such an iconic image. Everyone knows what Britannia looks like, and yeah, it's recognizable around the world, and these coins are interchangeable and sellable throughout the world because of that. So overall, worth it.